Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin Goodman with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today I want to show you a couple of cool classic rock iconic intros, song intros. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at these. Alright, so the first one we got is House of the Rising Sun. This uses, let's see, looks like 5 different chords. So we start off first, let's just go over the chords. So we've got A minor. So 5th string is open, 2nd fret of the 4th string with my 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 3rd string with my 3rd finger, 1st fret of the 2nd string with my 1st finger, and 1st string open. Then we have C, and simply just move your 3rd finger from the 2nd fret of the 4th string to the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Then we have D. 4th string is open, 2nd fret of the 3rd string with my 1st finger, 2nd fret of the 1st string with my 2nd finger, and 3rd fret of the 2nd string with my 3rd finger. Then we have F. So I'm going to take my 1st finger and I'm going to bar it across the 1st fret of the 1st and 2nd string. Then the 2nd finger's on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 3rd finger's on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. And then the last chord we have is E7. So the 6th string is open. I'm on the 2nd fret of the 5th string with my 2nd finger. The 4th string is open. I'm on the 1st fret of the 3rd string with my 1st finger, and the 2nd and 1st strings are open. Alright, so the probably the most difficult part of this particular thing is the timing. It is in 3/4 timing. So, you're just going to, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it's 1 chord per measure. So, we start with A minor, and we're just going to be arpeggiating this, just playing the strings separately. So, the 5th string is an 8th note, and then the 4th and 3rd are 2 16th notes. And then the rest of them are 8th notes. So it's got this kind of, this kind of a swing feel to it. So you got, so when you strum the 4th and 3rd string, those two, when you pick those 2 strings, 2 16th notes equals an 8th note. So they're played twice as fast as the rest of them. So that's what gives it that, the swing to it. And this is the part that, like a lot of people have problems with. Then we switch to a C and do basically the same thing. To a D. Now this one is a little bit different. The 4th string is an 8th note, and the 3rd string is a 16th note, and the 2nd string is also a 16th note. But it's tied to an 8th note, so it rings out a little bit longer. And then you follow that with the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings, which are 8th notes. Then to an F, the same idea. So we're 8th note, 2 16th notes tied to an 8th note, 8th note, 8th note, 8th note. Now, on this part here, the way they're actually doing it, and then when they come back up for beat 3, you hit strings 2 and 3 together, and then on the end of 3, you play the 3rd string open, so just remove your 2nd finger. But it sounds just as good to me, I think, if you don't add that in there. So if you're a beginner and you have a lot of difficulty doing that, you can just kind of bypass that, and it still sounds good. It still sounds like the song. Then after the F, we're back to an A minor again. So just like the first measure is the same thing. And then we switch to E7. So this is an easy transition. You just move your 1st finger from the 2nd to the 3rd string, your 2nd finger from the 4th to the 5th string, and remove your 3rd finger. And the timing on this is exactly the same as it is with E, but now instead of starting on the 5th string, we start on 6. So it's 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. So A minor, E7, back to A minor, back to E7, and then it would just basically start over again. So like that's like the intro, but the verse is fairly similar to that. All right, so next we're going to look at Sweet Home Alabama, the intro for this. This song is, I mean, it's been played to death, and you know, if I never had to play it again live, it would be too soon. You know, just played it so many times over the years, but it's a great song, especially if you're a beginner, because there's lots and lots of really cool, like bluesy licks in there and stuff that you can do, and it's actually really, really simple to play. It's just 3 chords. So we've got D, just like we did on the previous one. And then we have C add 9. So if you just leave your 3rd finger where it is, move your 2nd finger to the 4th string 2nd fret, and your 2nd finger to the 5th string 2nd fret, that's C add 9. Technically you should put your 4th finger down to the 3rd fret of the 6th, or the 1st string, but it doesn't really matter in this case because you're not playing that string anyway. And then from there we go to a G. So all you have to do is move your 1st and 2nd finger from the 4th and 5th string to the 5th and 6th string. So we start off, we play the 4th string open twice, and then we play the 2nd and 3rd string, and then the 4th string again. So, whoops. Then we're going to make that transition to C add 9, and we're going to play the 5th string, and then we're going to release our 2nd finger, play the string open, and then back to the 3rd string. Follow that with strings 2, 3, and 4. So, just like that. Now we switch to G, and we do the same thing, but now we're doing it on the 6th string. So 3rd fret, open, 3rd fret, and then the 4th and 3rd string just open. So far, then this is where we get this like kind of cool little just bluesy rock riff. So in the whole time you can just leave your 3rd finger right here on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, so it makes it easier just to, you know, transition back into it. So we've got open 2nd string, or excuse me, open 5th string, and then we do a hammer on to the 2nd fret. And then we do the same thing on the 4th string, but also a pull off. So, and then we end that on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. So, and then with your 1st finger, you go to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and a pull off. So this song is in 4/4 timing. So this is the 2nd measure. So you've switched to G, and you've got the, so it's 1 E and 2, and then 1 E and 1 E and or excuse me, 3 E and 4, 3 E and 4 E and. So it's all ran together like that as 16th notes. Now, if you're fairly new and you haven't, worked on hammer-ons and pull-offs and stuff, they can be kind of challenging at first. So don't worry about trying to play that fast, even if you're just, Then after that, it just simply, you go back to do the same thing again, starting on D. Whoops. Then So this time for beats 3 and 4, we've got this different little lick here. So this time you will remove your third finger, or your third finger from the second string. So we're on the second fret of the third string with your first finger, and you're going to pick, pull, and then pick that string again. So pick, pull, pick, move up to the 4th fret, pick, pull, and then hit the 4th string open, and then to the 5th fret of the 3rd string with your first finger, and you bend it a full step. In this case, you can just pull. It's much easier than pushing. A whole step. So you have... And that's it. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that and you got something out of it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if there's anything you'd like to see either myself or one of the other instructors at guitarcontrol.com do in a future lesson. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, that's all I got for you today, so until next time.